In this video, I'll discuss the problem with going gluten-free. Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Zarowski and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, join our notification community, and I'm going to help you excel your health and your life. In this video, we're talking about the problem with gluten-free, the big problem with gluten-free. So we all know that gluten is a problem. For some people, they have to avoid it because they have celiac disease or some alternative reason in which they have awful reactions when consuming gluten. And then some people just want to make better lifestyle choices, so they go gluten-free as well. Now, the big problem with this is many people who are going gluten-free are switching to gluten-free alternatives, and they're not so good for your health. Many people are actually trading a gluten problem for a blood sugar problem. Let's talk about why. So the reason for it is because the ingredients that you're going to find in gluten-free products. So I'm going to teach you the ones that you need to avoid and then what you need to stick to, and I'll give you some specific details as to how you need to make sure that you're going and getting these flours in order to save a couple bucks. And so first here on the list is sugar. Now, when we look at these gluten-free products, most of them, in order to actually make them taste better, they add multiple types of sugar in them. So whether it's a loaf of bread, whether it's a pizza crust, no matter what it is, it typically has multiple different types of sugar in it, so we have to be aware of that and avoid that. Next is cornstarch. You know, that is one that's a huge one that's used. You got to avoid that. Rice flour and rice starch, cassava flour, potato starch, and potato flour. If you watch the other video that I did on the glycemic index, what you'll know is that rice flour and rice starch and potato flour are very high on the glycemic index. They actually raise your blood sugar more than sugar alone does. And so you could imagine, you're trying to go gluten-free, you're trying to be healthier, and next thing you know, you switch to these, which are actually worse off than actually consuming sugar. And to top it off, it has sugar in it along with these different flours. And so you have a bigger problem here. Once again, you're trading a gluten problem for a blood sugar problem. Next is sorghum flour, millet flour, and amaranth flour. Now, here's what you want to do is you want to start cooking with better flours like almond flour and coconut flour. One of the biggest things that people say about using these flours is that they're too expensive. You just have to make sure that you're buying them right. And what I'll do is put a link to the ones that my wife and I use in the description below because they're a better price and they're a much better alternative than using these flours if you're gluten-free. So be sure to share this with your friends because many people who are gluten-free are making this major mistake. And then give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, put it down in the comment section below. And then also, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos on how you can improve your health. I'll see you in the next video.